This is Virgil Ortiz, and you're watching REED-BBS.
Thank you for listening to REED-BBS.
REED-BBS. BBS. Max Kellerman frequently says, when boxing gets it right, there's nothing quite like it. Or words to that effect. I'm not quoting him verbatim. In that vein, on that note, when boxing gives we the people what we the people wants, i.e. compelling fights, meaningful matchups, it truly doesn't get any better in all of sports. I wholeheartedly agree with him in that. With that said, but on Saturday, May the 20th, 2023 delivers yet again. From the MGM Grand, Lost Wages, Nevada, we got Devin Haney versus VASYL Lomachenko for the Undisputed Lightweight Championship of the world. ESPN Plus pay-per-view for a consumer-friendly cost of $59.99. They had the Kickoff press conference a few days ago. The promotion itself is billed Checkmate. And if you're paying attention to the fight poster being displayed as I speak, pay attention to that closely, you'll notice chess pieces. And that's what this fight is projected to be. High speed, full contact chess. Two skilled, athletic, intelligent, crafty artisans. The warfare will be as much mental as it is physical in this case. Like, it's going to be one of those thinking man type of bouts. Now, before we swan dive deeper into that, I want to encourage you to subscribe, to comment. If you comment, I comment. That's how this works. Touch the bell icon for notifications of upcoming videos. Remember, sharing is caring. Love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boy. And shout out to the homies at fightbeat.com. Can you step to this? Devin Haney, 29-0, 15 KOs, undisputed champion, possessor of every relevant title at 135 pounds. Now, he did took a bit of a weird-ass path to undisputed. So, August 31st, 2019, Lomachenko added the vacant WBC title to his WBA and WBO laurels when he defeated Luke Campbell. By by September 13th, less than a month after Loma beat Luke Campbell, the WBC franchised him or supersized him, whatever. I don't like to get into all the histrionics and gymnastics and shit that these sanctioning bodies do, man, because it's all in the name of fees. It's all in the name of BS. And I don't like being BS'd, but that's the long and short of it. So they franchised to something Loma's claim and made Devin Haney the interim champion after he KO'd Zaur Abdullayev. That was the interim title fight. It was actually the last KO of Haney's career also, like almost 7 fights ago. From there, November 9th of 2019, Haney defends the WBC title versus Alfredo Santiago. A little bit less than a year later, October 17, 2020, Loma loses his belts to IBF champion Teofimo Lopez. That was the timeline. Now, I got to give props to Haney for positioning himself in a fashion that allowed him to chip away at critics like myself to his WBC claim. He beat the man who beat Loma, who beat Luke Campbell for the vacant WBC crown. Period. So until proven otherwise, Devin Haney is the undisputed champion. There is no argument. There is no dispute. Props to Haney's upbringing and growth in the sport as well. Had an amateur record of reportedly 138-8. He turned pro in 2015 at the age of 17, so he's just 24 years of age, yet already in his 7th year as a professional. He's also the youngest of the new blood, the YOLO lightweights, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, King Ryan Garcia, Teofimo effing Lopez, Rolly Romero, yeah, all them guys. Devin Haney's the youngest of all of them. His hit list, it consists of George Kambosos two times. Beat Kambosos in his backyard and beat him in his driveway. Jorge Linares, Juan Carlos Burgos, Jojo Diaz, and Yuriorkis Gamboa. Getting on to VASYL Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko needs no introduction, but allow me to introduce him any fucking way. 396-1 amateur record. He avenged that one loss 2 times. 2 gold medals, one in 2008, the other in 2012. World titles as a professional at 126 pounds, 130 pounds, and 135 pounds. Record of 17-2, 11 knockouts. And he's now 35 years of age, man. At one time, I would say from like 2016 to around 2019, Loma was the best fighter in the world pound for pound. This was around the Lomachenko days. He was the best fighter in the world for a stretch of time. Not many can say that, ever, in the history of this sport. He's a very satisfying fighter to watch, as Virgil Ortiz Jr. said. Loma's hit list, he's got Gary Russell Jr. on there, Nicholas Walters, Guillermo Rigondeaux. He also has Jorge Linares, Jose Pedraza, Luke Campbell, Richard Comey, Matsuyoshi Nakatani, and then, of course, the losses to Orlando Salido and Teofimo effing Lopez. Behind his bling grill in the press conference, Haney said, "This is a legacy fight for me. It may be a chess match, or I may walk through him. We'll see. This was the guy y'all chose. He was this, he was that. He's the Matrix. I'm going to turn all the non-believers into believers May 20th." Loma was a bit more succinct, shorter and sweeter. I like his style. He's very strong, smart boxer. Last chance for me to be undisputed. A lot of factors here which we'll cover as we get closer to the fight. Factors such as size, as youth, experience, big fight experience. You know, there's experience within experience, but we'll hammer all of that out. Just want to shout out boxing again. Another juicy fight coming up. Nice press conference to get the shit hyped up and kick-started. Now, is Loma ready to be put out to pasture? Or is this a Floyd-Canelo moment for him? Where the aging vet reminds the boxing world of why he was once that dude. We'll find out. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.